And gentlemen, welcome back to Game 6 in County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the Milwaukee Brewers are going to host the Pittsburgh Pirates for Game 6 of the 1979 World Series. The Brewers are ahead 3-2 by way of wins, compliments of a 13-1 shellacking of the Bucks 2 nights ago. So let's get going. Caldwell starts on the mound for the Brewers, facing Omar Moreno. 4-10 center field X. Thomas is a 1-15 fly ball to center field, and Gorman Thomas gets underneath it and makes the easy catch. Out number 1. Bill Madlock is out for this game, resulting from his twisted back, but they say he's going to be good for tomorrow. Hopefully there will be a tomorrow. Dave Parker, batting second in this game, 1-9, draws a walk. The Pirates are up against the ropes. They are down 3-2, and they need to win tonight to force a Game 7. Robinson, 6-7, hits a single. No stars. Parker gets the second, 116. He just barely gets in under the tag by Bando to third. Cement at the corners, 1 out, top of the first. Willie Stargell. Are we going to get the 2-8? Now we get the 3-9 and a low split. That's a 2-star single. Dave Parker scores. Robinson around to third. RBI single for Willie Stargell. Men at the corners. Robinson and Stargell at third and first respectively, and that brings up John Milner, designated hitter. 1 out. 1-9, hard ground ball hit to Paul Molitor. Molitor gets it over to Yount. He makes the turn, gets it to Cooper for a double play. That is out number 2 and 3 to end the inning. 4-6-3, but the Pirates played an early run. We go to the bottom of the first. Trying to bring home a World Series title. Paul Molitor facing Bert Blyleven, starting pitcher for the Pirates. 4-4, fly ball to center field. Omar Moreno is back. He camps underneath it, puts the glove up, and lets the ball fall in. Out number 1. Sixto Lezcano, right fielder. That is a 1-5 fly ball to center. Omar Moreno charges on this one, and he makes the good running catch. 2 away, top of the first. Blyleven facing Cecil Cooper. 2-7, hard ground ball to Garner at third. He gets it over to Stargell for out number 3. So the Brewers go down in order. We go to the top of the second. And Phil Garner going to lead the inning off against Mike Caldwell. 2-8, hard ground ball hit to Sal Bando. Bando picks it up and he gets it over to Cecil Cooper for out number 1. Ed Ott trots out to the plate, takes a couple warm-up swings. Caldwell gets a signal from Moore. Here's the pitch, 4-8, fly ball to right field. Sixto Lezcano back as he is back and underneath it. Makes the catch, out number 2. Shortstop Tim Foley batting 8th in the order. Caldwell's pitch, 1-7, and Foley hits a single right over Sal Bando's head. So he's going to be on first base with 2 outs, and that's going to come to the bottom of the order. Second baseman Rennie Stennett. 5-5, and Rennie Stennett with a 2-star single. Foley gets around to third. 2 outs. Top of the second. Men at the corners. Omar Moreno comes up to plate. Caldwell's pitch. 5-9, and a high pop-up hit behind shortstop Robin Yount. Traces back, and he gets the 3rd out of the inning. So the Pirates, they're showing offense, but did not get anything across the plate. So up 1-0, Bert Blyleven takes the mound. Ben Ogilvie, cleanup batter, coming out. That's a 1-4, and Ogilvie rips a single right over Stargell's head. Ben Ogilvie on first base. Charlie Moore, the long-listed catcher. 1-9. Hits a double. No stars. Ogilvie is rounding third. headed for home and is thrown out by Dave Parker. I thought he had that one. I just saw Charlie Moore with another RBI double. One out, man on second, Gorman Thomas. July 11's pitch, 1-9, and Thomas goes down swinging. Another strikeout by Bert Blyleven. That is 2 down, bottom of the second. Designated hitter Dick Davis comes up. Can't see it. 4-10, fly ball center field X. Marino is a 1, fielding 20, fly ball to center field. Roll it again. And it's a 5. And Marino camps out underneath it. He makes the easy catch. That is out number 3. So after 2 innings, Pittsburgh Pirates have a lead of 1-0. Dave Parker is going to lead off from second in the order, top of the third. Mike Caldwell's pitch, 4-5. Hard ground ball hit by Parker to Molitor. He gets it over to Cooper for out number 1. Great play by the second baseman. Bill Robinson, left fielder, batting third. Caldwell's pitch, and that is 2-10. Hard ground ball hit the Bando. Bando stands up, gets it over to Cecil Cooper for out number 2. Beat Robinson by a couple of steps. Willie Stargell. 6-6, and Stargell plops a single right up the middle. His second hit of the game in 2 at-bats. So with 2 outs, Stargell on first. John Milner comes up to bat. Caldwell's pitch. And it flipped. 3-8. Hard ground ball hit the Bando. He scoops it up, gets it over to Cooper for out number 3. So far, no one is running away with this game. Team Brew Crew comes up down by 1, bottom of the third. Robin Yount facing Bert Blyleven. 3-6, hard rip at Phil Garner at third. He picks it up, gets it over to Stargell. No problem, routine grounder, 1 away. Sal Bando comes up to bat, the third baseman. Blyleven's offering, 1-7, and hits a rip at Garner. He stabs his glove out there, and he gets it. Looked like it was headed for a single in left field, but Garner made a great play, so that's going to be 2 outs. Brings up Paul Molitor. 1-6, a high pop up behind second base. Rennie Stennett ranges back, and he gets it no problem. Pop out handled by Stennett very well, so that is going to be the end of 3 innings. Your score, Pittsburgh Pirates 1, Milwaukee Brewers 0. So Phil Garner is going to come up top of the 4th. They need to get a few more runs, I'm afraid. Mike Caldwell. The Brewers have an explosive offense when they want to. 3-2. Garner goes down swinging. So that is out number 1. Wouldn't say Caldwell has had command, but it's only a 1-run game, so not doing poorly. 6-9. Ed Ott. 4-9, rather. Fly ball to left field, Ben Ogilvie, it comes right to him. He's like a baseball magnet. Good thing he didn't have to run because he's a 4. He can't run. Out number 2. Ed Ott sets down, Tim Foley comes in. Caldwell's pitch, 6-7, and Tim Foley gets a single, his second of the game in 2 at-bats. So with 2 down, top of the 4th, Foley is on first base. Rennie Stennett comes up. 2-7, hits a hard shot at Robin Yount. He gets his glove out and he grabs it. That is out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Sixto Lezcano, number 2 batter, leading off against Blyleven for the Brewers. 3-7, and he draws a walk. So Lezcano is on first base, none out. Not a threat to steal. Cecil Cooper facing Bert Blyleven. 2-6, and Cooper is issued a free pass. Files in line right behind Lezcano. Men at first and second, none away. And Ben Ogilvie comes up. He's launched 1 or 2. Blyleven trying to make something happen here. Drama. 2-4. Hard ball back at the box. Blyleven grabs it, throws it back to Foley at second to get double up on Cooper, over to Stargell for out number 2. That's a 1-6-3. Allows Lezcano to advance to third. So with 2 down, man on third. Guess who's coming up to the plate? The catcher. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, thank God, Charlie Moore. 4-9, deep fly ball to right field. Dave Parker is back to the warning track. Oh, he catches it and bounces off the wall. Sorry, Charlie Moore. Have a seat. End of the 4th inning. Pirates lead by 1. So Omar Moreno leading off top of the 5th inning against Mike Caldwell. Both pitchers doing a decent job. Moreno, 6-6, gets a single. So Omar Moreno is on first base. Moore's going to take his stealing to 114. You know he's going to run. 17 thrown out. Moore gets the ball to Molitor. Moreno tagged out on the stolen base. 1 down. Dave Parker is up, facing Caldwell. 2-8, and Parker goes down swinging. Why does Parker get the 2-8? Why can't Stargell get the 2-8? Bill Robinson, 2 away, left fielder, facing Mike Caldwell. Top of the 5th, 6-6, and Robinson gets a single. So 2 outs, man on first. Willie Stargell comes up to not roll a 2-8. Gets a 3-8, and that is a single, no stars. 2 outs. Robinson 113, rounding second, headed for third, and getting there. Bill Robinson 90 feet away, 2 outs. Stargell on first. It's going to bring up designated hitter John Milner. Caldwell pitches 3-8, hard rap at Sal Bando. He snags it, gets it up over to Cecil Cooper, out number 3. And the Pirates keep on threatening, but they're not capitalizing. Which is a good thing, because the Brewers aren't really doing a great job at getting on base to threaten. Bly 11, bottom of the 5th, facing Gorman Thomas. 3-4, Thomas goes down swinging, 2nd time in a row. That is out number 1. Bly 11's 2nd strikeout of the evening. Dick Davis, designated hitter, facing Bert Bly 11. His pitch, 2-10. Back to the box, Bly 11 gets it over to Stargell, no problem, for out number 2. Which brings us to shortstop Robin Yount. Here is Bly 11's pitch. 3-10, a hard shot hit right at Rennie Stennett, gets his glove on it. Saves the single into right field. And after 5 innings, the score is Pittsburgh Pirates 1, Milwaukee Brewers 0. So the Phil Garner is going to lead off for the Pirates on the top of the 6th. Caldwell on the mound. 1-8, and that is a leadoff double for Phil Garner. Garner stands on second base. 6th inning, and Caldwell's gone through the lineup almost 3 times so far. So he's throwing some pitches in this game. Ed Ott comes up. Caldwell pitches 2-7, and Ott goes down swinging. That'll bring up Tim Foley. Garner on second. And Tim Foley, Garner takes off running. Foley swings, hit and run. And Foley gets a single out of it. And Garner's rounding third. He heads home. Garner scores. Foley's 3rd single of the game. This one an RBI single on the hit and run. Phil Garner scores, and we have a 2-run ball game. 1 out, top of the 6th. Rennie Stennett, Foley on first. 5-8. Pop up behind first base. Cecil Cooper drifts back, and he missed that one, no problem. So 2 away. Omar Moreno comes up with Foley on first base. 6-5, and Moreno hits a 2-star single, so Foley will make it over to third. And the Pirates may not quite be done yet. Dave Parker comes up to the plate, 2nd in the order. 2 outs. Caldwell. 2-9, and Caldwell gets him swinging for the second time in a row. Strike 3, Dave Parker goes down, but the Pirates do put one more on the board. Brewers only down 2. They win this game. They've got the World Series. Sal Bando, he knows that as well as anybody right now. Bottom of the order. Bert Blyleven's pitch, 5-9, ground ball shortstop X, and that's going to be Foley at a 3 with a 9. Hard hit to Tim Foley. He scoops it up. He gets it over to Willie Stargell. Routine ground ball, out number 1. Back to the top of the order. Paul Molitor facing Bert Blyleven. Blyleven having a brilliant game so far tonight. 3-10, and he hits a single. His first hit of the ball game. So Paul Molitor is on first. Sixto Lezcano 1 out. Ott is they're going to hold Molitor. And he's 115. Take away 2 points is 113. Molitor's going for second. He didn't get it. He did not get it. Sixto Lezcano, 2 outs. Facing Blyleven. 5-9. Ground ball shortstop X. Foley's a 3 with a 1, and that gets through. That is a single. Would not have scored Molitor, but would have got him to third. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Foley just didn't have the range to cover that one. Cecil Cooper, 2 down. Man on first. Blyleven's pitch. 4-3. Ground ball to first. Stargell's a 4 with a 19. And he scoops it up. He trots it over to the bag unassisted. Out number 3. And the Brewers cannot score a run. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Bill Robinson leading off for the Pirates. Mike Caldwell is on a short leash. He's got a lot of action under his belt already tonight. Pops out behind first base. Cecil Cooper drips back and makes the catch. Out number 1. One sign of trouble and Caldwell might get yanked. Willie Stargell, 5-11, ground ball first base X. Cooper is a 1 with a 15. Cooper takes the ground ball, and he gets it to Molitor, covering the base for him while he's out of position. So we'll call that a 3-4. Out number 2, John Milner, designated hitter. Facing Caldwell, 6-9, misses a skinny split, hard rap at Bando. Bando stabs at it, gets it. Out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Old ball game. Ben Ogilvy comes up. Bottom of the 7th inning, Bert Blyleven. Pitching strong, 3-9, fly ball to right field. Dave Parker gets underneath it, waits for it to come down, and it does, and it's in the glove, and that is out number 1. Charlie Moore, the laundry list. 5-9 off Blyleven's card, shortstop X. Foley is a 3 with a 20. That's a roll again. Hard rip at Tim Foley, and it gets through for a single. There, hitting on the edge of Foley's range. He's letting some get through this evening. And hopefully he won't let the wrong one get through. Gorman Thomas comes up after Moore's 1-out single. Blyleven's pitch, 1-6, and Thomas goes down swinging, strike out. That's his 3rd time. Blyleven's had his number tonight. That is strikeout number 3 by Gorman Thomas. Dick Davis, designated hitter, 2 out. Moore on first. Pitch from Blyleven, and Davis goes down swinging. Strike 3, and Bert Blyleven is in charge of this game. After 7 innings, Pittsburgh 2, Milwaukee 0. Phil Garner leads off top of the 8th. 5-7, ground ball to second. Molitor's a 2 with a 10. Ground ball to Molitor at second, scoops it up, gets it over to Cooper for out number 1. Caldwell is still in the game. Ed Ott, catcher, 1 out, top of the 8th. 1-6, hard ground ball to Cooper. Cooper steps on the bag for out number 2. Brings up Tim Foley, shortstop, number 8 in the order, facing Mike Caldwell. 4-10, fly ball center field X. Thomas is a 1 with a 16. Fly ball to center field. Gorman Thomas is back underneath it. Ball falls into his glove for out number 3. So the Pirates are set down in order in the top of the 8th inning. We go to the bottom. Brewers are down by 2. Robin Yount is going to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball 11 looking good. 4-9, fly ball to right field. Dave Parker is back. He gets underneath it, and that is an easy catch. Out number 1. Brings up Sal Bando, third baseman. Faces down Bly 11, and 3-5. Bando gets a single. Bando connects. And the Pirates should be worried, because this is how it always starts. Paul Molitor facing Bly 11. Bando not a threat to steal. 2-6, fly ball to left field. Bill Robinson is underneath it, back, and he makes the easy catch. That is 2 away with Bando on first. Sixto Lezcano comes to the plate. Ed Ott goes out, has a short little conversation with Bly 11. Going over strategy. Bly 11 understands what's going on, nods, pounds his mitt a couple of times. Ott goes back. Lezcano steps into the box. Bly 11's pitch. 2-10. Sixto Lezcano connects on this one. It's a long fly ball over the right center field wall. Home run, Lezcano. 2-run shot. Sal Bando scores. Lezcano scores. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Tie ball game. Bly 11's going to pitch to Cooper. Yeah. 1-8. Cooper with a double. And we're going to see a pitching change. Tanner calls for Jim Bibby. He comes out to the mound. Cecil Cooper is on second with a double. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Ben Ogleby comes up. Here's the pitch from Bibby. 1-9, hard ground ball hit at Rennie Stennett. He fields it, gets it over to Stargell, and that is out number 3. But the Brew Crew ties it up in the bottom of the 8th at 2 apiece. Brewers call in Bill Castro to pitch the 9th inning against the Pirates. Rennie Stennett, bottom of the order, leads off. 5-10, ground ball third base X. Bando's a 2 with a 16. Hard shot at Bando. He gets it over to Cecil Cooper for out number 1. Tied at 2, top of the 9th. Omar Moreno. Here's the windup in the pitch. 1-6, and Moreno catches a split. He's on base with 1 out. Omar Moreno is on first. Omar Moreno is being held, and he is going to take the 114 and try to steal second and make it. Dave Parker lays down the bunt. 10, batter is safe. Lead runner is thrown out by the pitcher. 1-5. Fielder's choice. 2 outs. Dave Parker's on first base. Not necessarily do or die, but you don't want to give them a chance. Robinson. 1-8. And lines it hard to Robin Yount. Yount gets his glove up there, stabs it, and makes the play. So that is the 3rd out, top of the 9th inning. We go to the Brewers. Pirates are just as serious. Kent Tekulve comes out to relieve Jim Bibby to pitch the 9th. They don't want to give this one up. This is it. The Brewers can do it right here. And Charlie Moore is at the plate. And if he hits a home run here, he is a series MVP. 4-6. Well, he hits a single. 3rd base hit of the game. The man with the long title before his name. Gorman Thomas comes up. Thomas is going to bunt. Batter is thrown out by the first baseman, so that is a 3-1 sack. Moore is on second. Moore is on second. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Dick Davis. 5-3. Ground ball back to the box. Tekulve's a 2. Looking for a 1, and it gets through. 1 base single. Moore is on third. Davis single. 1 out. 90 feet away the Brewers are from winning the World Series, and Robin Yount comes to the plate, and the County Stadium crowd has gone insane. They want this to happen. Tekulve hoping to get a double up, or at least a strikeout or a line out, to keep Moore from coming in, but Robin Yount facing down Kent Tekulve. Here we go. 5-8 pop up to shortstop. Tim Foley gets underneath it, and that is out number 2. And now it does come down to Sal Bando, bottom of the order, third baseman, facing Kent Tekulve. Winning World Series winning run, 90 feet away. Here's the pitch. 3-8 ground ball to short. Foley gets it over to Stargell to end the inning, and we're going to extra innings in Game 6 of the World Series. And I'm going to start a second video for the extra innings. So, let me stop this, and we shall continue in the next video.